All right, you guys, welcome into an all signs reading. It's going to be for November 2025. We're going to do a collective Aries through Pisces and a collective closing. I'm going to use whatever I feel for whatever sign. We're currently at 5 degrees of the moon in Aries. Awareness of higher dimensions is the Sabian symbol. So we're just going to get right into it. We currently just had the moon in Aries square over to, I believe, Jupiter in Cancer. Let's get into collective reading. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody could be trying to control your love partners or how you're experiencing losses. I see the moon in Leo coming out. I see Mars in Cancer. There could be something tough that you're going through right now, and it's kind of meant to happen that way so that you could appreciate something. It has something to do with like home, family, kids, stability. And the sun in Libra is giving harmony. Like it could be within like relationships, partnerships, work environment, family. I don't know what it is, but I feel like someone around you is trying to control loss, trying to control your love life. And it's like the more you try to appreciate, or someone should appreciate the help that you're given, it's something like this. I don't know. It's something with Jupiter and Cancer, like speculation going on right now. So it can have a lot to do with like the foundation of whatever is connected to your fourth house, and that's the house of home. So that could be your roots, your family, your environment, all right, your community, whatever it is. Could be a mother figure, whatever that is. Mother figure. I got the Purity card out here. I don't know, maybe you're like in the energy of innocence right now, or you feel that way. Let's see. It kind of feels like a mini attack. Not an attack, but almost like somebody trying to come through in the background and control. All right, because if you are in some sort of sense of innocence is what it feels like. It's like, why would you be taking any losses? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's going to be like that for a long time. It could be like messing with your emotional state. All right, like how you're going through some sort of shift here. Again, there's a heavy energy of like purity, purifying. I don't know if it's like you need to cleanse your own energy, or like have a specific environment where you feel like a sense of comfortability or something. Like if it's people, if it's like, you know, your environment, if it feels like anything is bothering you and or your emotional state, something needs to be cleansed is what it feels like. So if you are in a relationship, let's just say, and someone's trying to control the loss of your relationship, all right, it would be like whatever the speculation is about. Maybe your family doesn't like the partner that you're with, or maybe if it has to do with your workplace, certain people don't feel that you belong there. It's something about it. It's like your energy, it's not flying with everything around you. It doesn't feel like you have a sense of comfortability, because either you're taking losses or you feel controlled. That's the energy. That's the way it's coming through. All right. So I guess trust the path that you're on. If you're doing something out of like sincerity, if you're in the energy of innocence, if you just want to gain a sense of respect or you want to feel supported in any way, something around you has to be cleansed, organized. It kind of feels that way. It feels that way. All right, because if not, it kind of feels like, I don't know, maybe if someone feels that you're a threat, there could be a sense of jealousy in the energy, possessiveness, competitiveness. All right, I don't know if it has to do with like you getting good results with something, or that's a weird energy right there. My laptop just died, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see if we can get it working. Let me get in the Kipper with this, because I feel like this is it's a bigger message here. It's a bigger message. All right, so let's just say somebody is jealous because you are getting results with something. All right, or you're being supported in some sort of way. It just kind of feels like in the background there is a control of like you experiencing losses, whether this is something that you appreciate, if it has to do a connection with a lover, or something going on in a home environment. It's weird. There's some sort of ending here, that's why. It's almost feeling like a renewal, like a rebirth almost, of like what was in the past or something. That's what that feels like. Something may have like ended and then you having like a brand new beginning and stepping into something innocently. All right, or more organized, or having to make some sort of shift or whatever that is. Let's see. Maybe this is just a change of routine or something. I don't know. All right. So it's given the Child and the Lovers card in reverse. All right. So I don't know if this is like, it could be change of location. Like if you're leaving one thing or one situation and moving on to the next. All right. Why is Lovers and Child in reverse? It almost feels like if something is leaving your life. I see Privileged Lady and it came out like sideways. All right, so maybe you don't feel valued or something. Maybe that's what this is. You don't feel valued. I got Official Person down at the bottom of the deck in imprisonment. If you had a position of authority in somebody's life and you no longer played that role and that kind of took an end, or you felt like something was controlled, whether that was a loss, if you lost out on your lover or somebody tried to come in between something that you truly appreciated or you don't feel appreciated, then that's causing some sort of speculation here, and you're trying to move forward in the energy of innocence. So you're in this like trying to control your emotional state, trying to like bend but not break, something having to be organized, and you feeling like I deserve some respect, I deserve to be supported here. All right, because there could be some sort of jealousy in the energy because you're having terrific results or some sort of like great outcome to however you see your situation. All right, let me clarify this Privileged Lady card. I got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So I did say I started this reading with the Moon in Aries that is square over to Jupiter in Cancer, which again has a lot to do with speculation. The Moon in Aries is someone that's very like overprotective, as like a mother figure with the Moon. All right, so I definitely feel like I'm speaking to like a mother or a feminine energy overall, having and or experiencing some sort of ending where it feels like someone in the background was controlling a loss, whether it was in your love life or in connection to your family, or how it was that you were experiencing some sort of happiness, so that you move forward and you're like innocent in this, but you feel that people don't respect you almost. All right, the Seven of Swords, you feel like there's deception there. All right, or there could be where others are trying to like strategize against you. Again, they feel like you're a threat, or you feel that somebody's a threat around you. All right, the Star card energy, heavy on the Aquarian energy here. So that first quarter moon in Aquarius that took place, there was a heavy sense of independence there, and I'm seeing it come out with the Star card. Look at this, heavy on the air energy, specifically Aquarian energy. So Pluto could have something to do with this, as I'm seeing the coffin right here, because Pluto is like an ending to a brand new beginning, and maybe you don't like feeling like this is a loss. You know what I'm saying? It feels heavy. It feels like a burden. It feels like you have to kind of defend yourself and or protect yourself in order for you to receive some sort of reciprocity or support, all right, surrounding how you feel. This is that moon in Taurus energy, and that's coming up on Wednesday of this week, November the 5th, which is also fixed energy. So there could be like a lot of determination that's needed right now, or a sense of needing to feel grounded, all right. Taurus's energy, it is feminine energy, so it could be, you know, fucking with your emotional state. But the moon in Taurus is typically exalted. So let's see. I feel like there's something having to do with like how you were seen previously as a privileged lady and how you no longer are connected to someone in love, whether this is your lover and you have children with this person and you've gone through some sort of ending. Okay, so a lot of people are experiencing this energy here. If it doesn't feel like you have a solid foundation any longer, all right, with the Four of Pentacles. It kind of feels like you have to stand ground and accomplish your goals on your own. All right, Queen of Cups. It's the mother figure energy. That's what I'm feeling here. All right, Knight of Wands. It could be a little bit like impulsive, this energy, or how these changes are happening so quickly. All right, because the Knight of Wands is a very like quick moving energy. You feel like you don't hold a position of authority anymore in someone's life. And it could be like, you know, putting you in this energy of feeling like there's either jealousy within you or the harmonious relationships that you should be surrounded by, where you want to receive a sense of support. All right, let's see. Let me get back into this real quick because I lost out on my screen here. This energy is weird, y'all. But that's what it's given. There's a lot of changes happening fast. Fast changes. All right. Let's get into the sign of Aries. Aries, you got the criticism card with Mars and Virgo. Discrimination, damn. 6th house here twice. So again, Aries, I mean, the moon is in your sign. Why is it like Mars and Venus's energy in the 6th house? You're criticizing something or discriminating someone in the workplace, or someone's day-to-day routine, or someone's health, or how their life needs to be. I'm hearing organized. All right, and then Mars and Pisces, you feel that there's a sense of escape around this energy. Either somebody's criticizing you, discriminating you, or this is you doing this to somebody. You feel that somebody is not trying to deal with what needs to be dealt with, and they're trying to escape, rather. What's the situation calling for? That wants to come out. All right, the community is concerned. Those are the 2 cards. So I don't know what community this is coming out with a message. So I don't know if this is a community of messengers that are concerned about criticism and discrimination in the workplace, Aries. All right. Or they're trying to escape this because they don't feel that they can handle the pressure. I'm hearing handle the pressure. All right. Handle the pressure. Romance, celebration, and parties. So something having to do with someone's romantic life. All right, or how someone has either received some sort of celebration, party, recognition, reward, you know what I mean, like promotion or something in the workplace. So it's almost like if you're stepping up and you're the new face in the workplace, somebody doesn't like you, or they don't, you know what I mean, they don't feel that you bring anything to whatever position you hold, whatever this community is. It says you are highly thought of, though, Aries. So you could be seen as someone important. And then I see fire energy here. Strong emotions, passionate love, and or hate. So it kind of feels like it comes with the territory. Like you already know what role you step in here. You got to be a strong person. You got to be somebody that is going to take the love and the hate. That's what it's given. Good advice from a wise person. Like you got to be not so easy to walk away. Like, you got to have a strong exterior. You can't let somebody punk you out of your position just because they criticize you or they discriminate you in the workplace. Like, fuck them. That's what it's given. All right. I see the Magician as I split the deck. All right, which typically rules the 3rd and the 6th houses. So I don't know if you communicate something in the workplace, if you are like a public speaker. All right. It's something having to do with like your local community could be of significance. If you have any connections to transportation, business, that type of thing. All right. There could be some sort of concern here in the community where it's like you feel that you need to step up and speak some shit. Whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's people that have strong emotions against you, it's like you're highly thought of. The 8 of Cups. And this is possibly you. I feel like you just took a loss though, because that's Saturn and Pisces. The 8 of Cups. You may have just moved, or you know what I mean, traveled somewhere far. Maybe you ended a situation and had to emotionally withdraw from that place because of criticism and discrimination. 7 of Wands, in order to protect your energy. All right, so if you had to leave somewhere just to make sure that, you know, you weren't moving in your ego and or your pride, it kind of feels like you still the boss out here. You have that position for a reason with the King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if they're criticizing you or discriminating you. King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. It kind of feels like you have to be the one to stand up and you know what I mean, make a change in something here. Like, this is why you're put into like a leadership position. The 9 of Cups, this is something that you desire. This is something I'm hearing that you asked for. All right, Knight of Wands. So it's like, take action. What you scared of? Bring that fire energy that you have, because this is your energy. It's like, bring that fire energy that you have to this community. If they are concerned about it, what you going to do about it? What type of change you going to bring in is what it feels like. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. It might be a slow moving change, but you gotta, like, I don't know, it's given step up. It's given step up. Because this is part of your new journey or this new workplace or wherever you are right now. All right, like there's a message that needs to be put out there and you're the person to do it. Something like that. The Magician is here. So there could be, I don't know, something that you want to manifest, or you feel there's a sense of manipulation around you. Maybe you feel that there's a lot of gossip or rumors. Something that you don't want to deal with. The Magician and the 2 of Swords is kind of like, I want to stand back in order to make change. I'm new here. Everybody's not going to like me, but who gives a shit? That's what it's given. Who gives a shit? I just heard that's not what I asked for. With the High Priestess, this is something that you didn't ask for. Like, you thought you were going to step into something and it was going to be sweet. No. You kind of have to come out being like, why am I having to protect my energy? Or why don't people like me? Why am I being discriminated? Why am I being criticized? So the overall here is because this is part of your new beginning. It comes with fucking challenges. That's what I hear. It comes with challenges, and you kind of have to stand on that shit. 9 of Pentacles. Because you're supposed to be doing something and showing that you're a leader. That you can, you know what I mean? Handle discrimination. The Venus and Virgo energy, that is the 9 of Pentacles. It kind of gives me that. Like, you got to be strong. You got to be somebody that's assertive. You got to be someone that responds quickly. All right? You're seen as a leader here. It's the reason you were put in into this position. And it's like, fuck the emotion part of it, too. That's what I'm seeing. Something that feels like it's aggressive around you, and you kind of have to, like, stand strong on your emotions. I like it. I like that. All right, let's get into Taurus. I see 7 o'clock on the dot. I see 11th house in the 2nd house in the chat. I just saw the sun and the star for your timestamp. Synchronicities, I keep seeing them. Let's get into it. Taurus. So Taurus, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or that first quarter moon that took place in Aquarius to this full moon in your sign could be of significance. I see Saturn and Taurus's energy. You feel like somebody's scheming against you. You feel like you need to be very disciplined and structured with yourself right now. All right. There's something that's exciting you here with Mercury and Gemini. With the moon in Virgo. Maybe you got exciting news about something coming into order in your life. In your love life. The moon in Virgo, that's your 5th house. That's your house of love or your house of happiness. Like something's making you excited. Did you get away with something like a large financial gain or some shit with Saturn and Taurus? I feel like you got away with something. I'm just seeing nothing but like the bulls, the horses. All right. That's what I feel. Something's taking off in your love life here. Or it will be. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Gemini is your 2nd house. That's money. All right. Maybe you got news of money here. Or you got away with some money. It's what it looks like. You're thinking about somebody. Somebody's on your mind. All right. So I could be speaking to a masculine that's thinking of a feminine. Somebody that's more mature in your energy. I don't know if that's like a mother figure that you have on your mind or just someone that's very mature in your head. There could be 2 different women you got on your mind because the woman in the picture is a younger woman. That's an older woman. Yeah, kind of feels like I'm even seeing like a mother-father figure energy. All right, maybe that's what you're thinking. Is like if you have a specific, how you call it, connection with someone that's long-term. All right, mother figure, father figure energy here. It's giving money. It's giving your house of self, how disciplined you are. And it's also giving me the connection to like your love life, your happiness. Let me see what this is. A temporary problem. What's your problem? Great happiness is here. So again, that's your 5th house of happiness in September. September is Virgo and Libra energy. So Virgo, once again, being your 5th house of happiness. All right. And Libra's energy is the 6th house. So I don't know if you feel like your health is good, peace and harmony. You're at peace. Wherever you are, you're not bothered by anything. You feel like your life is in order. You're happy. You were dealing with some sort of temporary problem. Maybe it has something to do with like a mother figure, father figure dynamic. You had this person on your mind. I feel like you're very much structured in your energy right now. This is your full moon coming up. And there's news about money coming in that's going to excite you as well. But it kind of felt like in the beginning, like if you had schemed in connection to some sort of money. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I don't know if you found the truth out about some sort of betrayal here. Or you found out the truth about an ending. Let's see. What's going on? Oh. The King of Cups is here. What's going on with this King of Cups energy? The Hermit. I feel like emotionally you spending a lot of time by yourself. Somebody's on your mind. But then you also have this dynamic of like mother figure, father figure energy here. Look, you got your full moon is coming out as your goal. You're trying to bring something into balance, or you feel like you need to support and or assist somebody. Somebody that you had to walk away from. Or maybe this is the energy that you're in. You're emotionally withdrawing from one thing that you found out the truth of. This is done. I can't deal with whoever this is that's on your mind. You have a dynamic here of a mother figure, father figure that brings you in a sense of happiness. Whether this is in your love life, involving children, and or this has something to do with like your day-to-day routines or things that you have going on regarding work and how you're making your money. That's what it looks like. Because you got exciting news about money coming in as well. All right. Maybe something changed where that was a problem for you. A temporary problem. What happened in the past? In the past, you were kind of like independent and single. You kind of were reaping the fruits of your own labor, whatever you were doing for work. You may have been discriminated by people. Because Wands. Again, that Venus and Virgo energy, that's discrimination. It feels like something's coming into alignment with you right now because the Wheel of Fortune is here at the present moment. The Seven of Pentacles. Something invested, like you invested your time, your energy, your resources into something that you want to see grow. And you chose to kind of like move on. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you've moved. All right. Like relocated is how I'm hearing it. Page of Wands because of a child. And the mother figure. So if you're the masculine and you have somebody that's on your mind, that person is not the same person that you have a connection with. Because this is a mother figure, father figure dynamic here. That brings you a sense of happiness in your love life. And how you go to work and you're, you know, you feel like you're of service to somebody. So the person that you're with right now in the near future is the mother figure of your child. All right. That's what is given. The Strength card. You feel like that was the best decision. That was like the most courageous, brave thing that you could do here. It's like that's what your intuition was telling you to follow. All right. So let's see. There's somebody from your past that's lingering with the Six of Cups. That technically is the Sun in Scorpio energy. So this would be a relationship that you have with somebody or some sort of partnership or a child. All right, the Moon. This is a past situation that you don't want somebody to know about, or you don't understand how you feel about that situation. Like, I don't know. I'm hearing like you're in the blues because I even see like temporary problem in the clouds. You got somebody on your mind. It's not in the dynamic of this mother figure, father figure thing. So you're not sure how that situation is going to end up, or you're not sure how you feel about that past person. Hierophant. It's because what you feel like you need to focus on is something more traditional. Marriage. You need to build a foundation there. That's what you feel. All right. So I feel like the spotlight's on you with this moon coming up in your sign. That's what this is. Yeah. So you're going to end out a cycle that no longer serves you. Something closes out and you move forward. That's what this is. All right. Yeah. It kind of feels like from the very beginning that Ace of Swords to the Ten of Swords, it was clarifying an ending. That's what this reading was for you. All right. You did the right thing. You made the right decision. The Chariot is a positive card. It is positive movement forward, and it's going to bring you a sense of success. All right. So whatever you're doing, you're stressed out about it. You could be feeling anxiety or depression or feeling like questioning yourself. All right. Whether you made the right decision. And I feel like you did because it's going to help you manifest brand new beginnings. All right. I'm curious. The person that's on your mind, how does that person feel about you? The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. They wanted to have a brand new beginning with you as your counterpart because you're technically seen as the King of Pentacles, Taurus. All right. Two of Pentacles. That person knows that you were juggling. All right, let's just move on. You are in peace and harmony, it says, so you made the right decision. Gemini. Oh. Hold on, y'all, because I don't want to use the same cards. All right, Gemini. Mercury in Scorpio. Jupiter in Pisces. There's something going on with like the extreme energy of seduction. Like, I don't know if you're having a lot of sex because Scorpio is the house of sex. This could be more so like an illusion of how you feel emotionally about somebody. All right, with the 12th house, because it has a lot to do with like what is an illusion versus what is reality. Okay. I see Saturn and Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Something about charity. Does somebody think you're a fucking charity case out here or something? The Sun in Capricorn. Extremism, seduction, and achievements. Submission. Oh. Let me clarify the extremism card. Because it's kind of giving me like, this could be someone that has something to do with like a leadership position. Or Someone trying to force you even to sign a contract. All right. Maybe trying to seduce you to make you feel like this is the best option for you. Whoa, what was that? That mature woman again. I'm seeing the official person. Okay, so this could be someone that has a position of authority that is like forcing you or trying to seduce you to sign some sort of contract. All right. It's going to lead you to poverty. That's what you need to know. Got poverty on the bottom of the deck. They want you to be submissive to them. All right. They want you to be submissive to them. Let's see why. Too much concern with sexual matters. See what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's just trying to seduce you, or you're having a lot of sex out here. Something like that. If you hold a position of leadership and you're seen as someone that has to focus on your responsibilities, this could be you being called out to the extreme. Like, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely getting ahead. Down at the bottom of the deck, you're on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in your life. I feel like you're then. Like if you are part of some sort of organization, institution, somewhere that you hold a position of an official person, or this could be somebody that has a position over you that's kind of like watching in, there could be this sense of extremism. It's like, if you don't do what I say, if you don't stay submissive to me, then you're going to hear news of an ending or something. Or it's going to be a heated argument. Or I'm feeling like you're going to feel the heat of whatever this is. Because you're allowing too much of seduction come in between your work, almost. I'm seeing a lot of like earth and water energy here. I got the 8th house, the 10th house, the 12th house. All right. Something is going to lead you to poverty. Like you're not going to be able to achieve your goal here, or whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. So something could be moving slow pace. I don't feel like you really have too much of a love life. I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody's birthday could be June 22nd. That could be a Cancer that's associated to you, Gemini. Or something having to do with your second house, your money. What's going on here? Yeah, because if it's something leaving you in poverty, it feels like somebody's like, I don't know, somebody's trying to force you to do something. All right. It's giving Scorpio's energy here with this tower. It's like something that's like, it's Mars's energy. So it will be like out of force, or out of a sense of extremism, or a solid foundation falling to shit. A sudden change takes place that, you know what I mean? The Knight of Swords. It feels like an attack almost. That's crazy. Yeah, very extreme. Like a sudden fast change you weren't expecting here. The 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, the 9 of Swords. That's what this feels like. It feels like a heated argument, or if you don't do what I say, I'm going to cause you some sort of depression, anxiety, fear of like you not achieving whatever goals you're supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, like you won't be successful type of energy. This feels like force. So again, if you're being contracted to something that you don't want to be contracted to, all right, it almost is like you have to remain submissive to something here. If you hold the position of authority, or you got somebody over your head, because I feel like somebody's forcing something in your face. See what I'm saying? It could be a specific organization you work for. And it's like, oh, you're out there being seduced in love? Well, how dare you? Because you got goals to achieve out here. There is no having sex. You're going to slowly but surely get ahead, but we need you to do it right now. Like extreme at this point. Like it's given that. Or we're going to leave you in poverty. It's given that. The Fool card. Who the fuck is this? The Hermit. This could be your workplace. This could be like changes that are happening in your workplace. Like new beginnings that, okay, this is where you chose to come in. We're coming at you hard from the very beginning. 6 of Pentacles. You want to receive reciprocity, you're going to do what we say. Something like that. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Somebody bitchy as hell out here. Like you got a bitchy ass boss. Or this could be you, Gemini. I don't know. That's your energy. I see mature woman with the number 6. That's the Lovers. That's Gemini energy. I got the 9 of Swords. This is your energy. Mars and Gemini. So this could be your energy coming off to somebody. Like, I need right now. See what I'm saying? If not, I'm going to leave you in poverty. Are you, hold on a minute. Are you communicating or forcing some sort of ending on somebody if you feel like they're having too much sex? Because you feel like they should be focused on their responsibilities? For Gemini, I told you guys about this already. Saturn is retrograding in the 10th house for Gemini, which is the house of authority. Saturn is the authority figure. Okay, so Gemini, you could just be ready to fucking rip somebody's head off right now. The Knight of Cups, the Magician, that's your energy. I'm telling you. It's almost like you have to do something, but you're doing it out of love. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. But this is how you're going to achieve some sort of goal here. It's for you to gain some sort of control of a situation. I don't feel like this is somebody doing this to you. I feel like this is you doing this to somebody else that's too worried about having concerns about sexual matters. Who are you? Who's this? Who are you speaking to? Could be a Sagittarius. That's your opposing energy. Somebody that you have a partnership with. Or someone that's contracted with you. Or this could be a lover. Someone you're committed in marriage with. You need to chill out, Gemini. Because Temperance energy says for you to like, yeah. Oh, I see. This is you and a soulmate. This is somebody that's your soulmate. You going hard on somebody. That's what this is. Or somebody is like coming in and attacking you and you kind of having to stand on business here. That's you again. That's you acting that way towards your soulmate. All right. I mean, I don't mean to call you out, but that's what Spirit said. I'm looking up. I see Martin and I see Gina and I see Martin together like this. So it's something about like a lover that is in your energy. Like you're on the right pathway here with something regarding in your life, but you feel like you need to be the strong, forceful person, or you have to go to the extreme because you hold some sort of position of authority in your marriage, in your partnership, in the workplace, in your home, wherever that is. That's how you acting right now. All right, let's get into Cancer. That's crazy. Oh, that's why the submission card was on the bottom of the deck. You're like, you're mine. Let's get into Cancer. That's crazy. Cancer, you have adaptability with the moon in Gemini, which is coming up after the full moon in Taurus. So that's going to be starting at the end of the week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday maybe. Adaptability in connection to the influence of your relationships. Riches. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just kind of think what this is for you. Okay. This is like a relationship or the influence that you have of the connection to a mother figure. I'm seeing something going on in your subconscious state, like you having to adapt to the ability that you have to tap in intuitively to something, or the connection that you have with the mother figure. I don't know if you hold, I'm hearing you hold this person's personality or characteristic, and it's starting to affect either you and your relationship, or listen, it has something to do with like your riches, your money, or who you're committed to in marriage almost. Yeah, like how you receive some sort of income, some sort of riches here. Something having to do with like your house of home, a mother figure. Something about the influence of this person that surrounds you is of significance. Adapting to the influence here. Unexpected income, and somebody is thinking about you or you're thinking about somebody else. I'm seeing Sun and Taurus under this Riches card for you, Cancer. And this card came out in Taurus's reading. So Taurus's reading might resonate with you with the whole mother figure, father figure that came out, and involving like a situation involving the home. I don't know if you're getting paid out some money from mother figure, father figure. All right. There goes the mother figure. I can't make this shit up. There goes the mother figure. Okay. There's something going on with the mother figure, the house of home. You carrying some sort of like intuitive ability even, or like you having the influence of you having to adapt to the changes of what's happening with a specific partnership in a home. Something having to do with riches, unexpected income, money, something like that. That's interesting. Let's see. I don't know why I felt like I needed to go so hard on your reading and tap into like what was happening in the transits overall in the houses, but that's what I saw, and that's exactly what came out. You're frustrated about something. I told you. It has something to do with the home. It says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, Cancer. All right, so you're frustrated, I feel like, with the mother figure. It says persevere and you're going to overcome a problem. Something having to do with like this partnership that you have with this person, or the influence of this person around you, how you have to kind of adapt to the characteristics or whatever it is that you share with this person. Something like that. It's weird. It's weird. Hold on. It's weird. Something having to do with home, family, money. A Taurus could be of significance for you, Cancer. Heavy. So that Sun and Taurus was right behind that Riches card, and that Thought card came out in Taurus's reading with the mother figure, father figure, something like that. Maybe you're being handed over some money from a father figure here, and the mother figure is not with the shit. It has something to do with home. Somebody's about to gift you something. Something is going on here. I feel like it has something to do with riches, money. All right, money. I don't know if somebody's trying to gift you something. Let's just get into it. I hate when I'm trying to guess some shit. Let me just read the cards. The Sun. I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, Jazz, you on point. All right, cool. So you might be happy about this. Receiving some money from a home. It could be an inheritance, I'm hearing. From a father figure. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm on point. I'm on point. I feel like the mother figure has a problem with someone handing you over money. You being contracted to something. Or let's just say you were on this person's will or something like that. Something. The mother figure, I don't feel like she's happy about it. Because I feel like the problem right here is the father figure. Let's just see. Let's just see. Nine of Swords. Something is like stressing you the fuck out already. It's giving you frustration. The Wheel of Fortune. Because I feel like you about to hit fucking jackpot with something. And somebody's not happy about it. I feel like it's the mother figure. Let's just say the mother figure, father figure. Alright. Or kind of like going through some sort of separation or something. I don't know. But it feels like the influence of that relationship, the connection that you should have closer to the mother figure, she's pissed off about something. The Page of Swords. I don't know if this is a discussion that needs to be had, that you feel like you're tired of dealing with something already. Or maybe you feel like she's spying in on what a father figure is trying to give to you, because it feels like a challenge with this masculine handing you over some sort of money for a home. It feels like. The Queen of Wands. There's a feminine energy involved here from the past. An Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. I don't know. I just heard jealousy. I don't know if this mother figure is jealous of you. That's not even your energy. I just feel like, oh, I see. The Queen and the King of Wands is here. So I don't know if this happens to be that you are committed to somebody, all right, in connection to like a relationship or something like that. What's coming up in the future? Judgment. Or maybe you're reconciling with somebody from the past. or you know someone that is. Someone that has like heavy passion towards each other. Yeah, they will be like soulmates. I don't know if this is you. This is your energy. Technically, this is your energy. All right, this would be like the birth of something new. So I don't know if it feels like, well, family is the most important to you. There's something having to do with like a masculine giving, you know, you money for a home or something like that. And this mature woman is pissed the fuck off. All right, and it's frustrating you, Cancer. It's really frustrating you. You're like having to go, I feel like you're going back and forth with this mother figure. It could be an Aquarius, all right, that has something going on in this reading. I see Leo, I see Aries, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. Damn. Let's see what this is. I feel like you're trying to defend and or protect somebody, or this is this person's energy in your environment. Like they're trying to like stand ground on saying no about something. Like the influence of this relationship is like, I'm not with it. It's basically like we have to protect some sort of secret here. Something like that. All right, like this wasn't supposed to come out. This was all just supposed to be some sort of illusion. This is Venus and Scorpio, and that shit's stepping in on November the 6th. There's something that can't be protected here. I'm seeing 7-7. 777 is out here. All right, so there could be some sort of sudden wealth coming through because of the influence of whoever this partnership is to you or to somebody surrounding you and your family. That's what this is. Your mother figure ain't happy about it. The Hangman. I feel like you need to try to like sit back and gain perspective of how to explain something to somebody. Because either this is someone that's on your mind or you're thinking about somebody. Hold on a second. What else do I need to see so I can go? The World card. This has to do with like a major ending. Like you have to gain perspective about what this ending is going to look like, who you're moving forward with, or who's involved moving forward in a connection and love, who's reconciling with who, why this mother figure is pissed off about this family dynamic, what was kept a secret, how to protect something. You're frustrated. It's given you're frustrated. And it has something to do with the masculine energy. I feel like everything's going to be brought to the light. So whatever's meant to happen, just start getting used to the adaptability of the changes of this influence. Yeah. Somebody's either trying to like do something in secret or hide something or lie about something, trying to like win at all costs. Somebody got a nasty ass attitude, bro. I feel it. I feel the fucking energy. Somebody has a nasty ass attitude. Like this would be somebody that doesn't want to see someone else be happy or like be supported with resources, something like that. It feels like this bitch is petty as fuck. Just petty as hell. It says persevere and you'll overcome whatever the problem is. So whatever that may be, whatever. I gotta go. That shit was pissing me off. Leo. It's almost, I gotta go back because I feel like I gotta say it. It's almost like if a mother figure is trying to control somebody else's resources, because they don't feel like they should be happy. Something like that. It's weird as hell. It's weird. It's a nasty energy. Alright. Where am I? Oh. Okay. Leo. The sun in Aries for you, Leo, that's your 9th house. I don't know if you're like going back to school. Somebody around you could be two-faced, Leo. Whatever you're assertive with, you're flattering other people. I don't know if it's whatever you do that's part of like communication or something. Leo, maybe you just kind of feel like whoever it is, it's something here about like two lovers at the same time almost. So one you see as a friend, the other one's a lover. Kind of feels like that. Let me just peek under here. Oh. There's something coming up about like an inheritance. could be about some sort of like deceptive courtship that you have with somebody. It feels like, keep fucking playing, you won't get caught. I'm letting you know right now. One is a friend, and one, there's a lot of inheritance there with whoever the other person is. I feel like you're wearing two faces, or somebody around you that you're dealing with is wearing two faces. Damn, I ain't mean to pull all them cards, but I'll take them. Despair, thoughts, and house. Are you losing a home? I don't know what's up with this thoughts card. That shit keep coming out. It's driving me crazy. Message of concern. You're concerned about losing a home. All right. I don't know if it has something to do with your friend or whoever you were dealing with in this deceptive courtship here. Something having to do with a home. I feel like you're about to feel like you're either losing out on work. Something about 2016 too. Something's going on here about losing a house. Being in despair over a home for you, Leo. One person is your friend. The other one you have an inheritance with. Or this is a friend that you have an inheritance with. There's a major concern here. Or a major, yeah. Something about your work. Whatever you do for work. Maybe you're about to lose a job and you're not working and you can't provide for the home, and that's where your inheritance is, or some shit like that. Hold on a second. What's going on here for Leo? Yeah, I feel like there's something going on with two lovers at the same time. Maybe you thought you were being assertive here. All right. Oh, what is going on? Pleasure with a close friend. You see what I'm saying? You was fucking around, Leo. Pleasure with a close friend, and that friendship card over there. Spiritual development. That's your 9th house. That's that Sun and Aries energy. You were going to school or something. Something that you understood. You were aware of what you were doing. And now if you're losing out on whatever this opportunity, I don't know, it felt like an opportunity. All right, for you to have something in your name or own a home, something like this. Time to get out of a situation. You already know it's time to go. You got to stop fucking with that person. Whoever that is. The World card. It's a wrap. That's how I heard it. It's a wrap. It's done. It's a wrap. I don't know if you do something that's online where it affects a lot of different people. Or maybe this is you gaining knowledge about what's going on around you. How people are losing jobs and losing their homes. All right, those that are being two-faced in deceptive courtships and shit like that and losing out on their inheritances, something like that. The 10 of Wands, keep fucking around, you're going to burden yourself. There's a major ending happening here. Something going on with you. What's happening? This feels worldwide. Because the Empress is coming out here. It's like, is that person your wife or you just fucking around with that friend? Like, you know better. The torch here says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You know what your spiritual values are supposed to be. Especially if you own a home with somebody and you want to play deceptive courtship here. You know what you're supposed to be doing here. Your spiritual values and shit are supposed to be of significance. Something like that, Leo. 2 of Pentacles. Keep playing fucking both sides. What I can't make this shit up. Keep playing both sides with these lovers. You fucking yourself over is what it is. So you could be losing out on property of a home or however you're supposed to be receiving your inheritance in the near future. Something like that. Queen of Pentacles. Whoever it is that you're committed to long term, that's who you need to stay with in the near future. I feel like you just in your own energy right now. Like, I do what I want. Knight of Wands. Keep playing. Keep playing because you fucking around with your investments. I'm telling you. Keep playing. Yeah, you about to slow some shit down. You might be losing out on work. You're not expecting something to change or something to move slowly. All right. So I'm getting, I heard your reputation. Because the full moon that's coming up in Taurus, Leo, that's your 10th house. Keep playing with it. You fucking with your reputation out. What I say? You fucking with your reputation out here. That's your energy right here with the Strength card. You're possibly seen as like someone very stable. This could be something that's happening worldwide where it's like, oh, you're not focusing on your spiritual values out here. You're not remaining assertive and doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your public image is of significance. You're supposed to be holding responsibility right now. And you're supposed to be committed in marriage because you're on the spiritual, technically understanding this journey, something like that. Yeah, there was something that you learned. This was like if you was in school for something. Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn energy. You're supposed to hold a position of authority here. And I feel like you don't want to lose out on this job, or you don't want to lose out on, you know, you doing something deceptive that makes you look like a bad person. Your reputation is everything right now. So keep going back and forth with these lovers and see what happens. King of Wands. There you go. Keep dealing with these third parties. Because you're supposed to be out here seen as a leader. Not only just a leader, but a leader in your workplace or whatever you're doing. So you could be bringing destruction, Scorpio energy. This is technically your fourth house of home. You see what I'm saying? So keep playing with it. You're going to end up losing out on something because you got a friend on your mind or something like that. It's weird. It's like the message of concern is like it's going to affect the type of work you do or how people see you. Something like that. I gotta go. I don't know. Look. What was right behind the inheritance card? You're going to end up losing out on something that's supposed to bring you long-term stability. It came out friendship, inheritance, and loss. So keep playing with these deceptive courtships and people that you just want to flatter for the moment. Because you know where you're supposed to be assertive right now. Ouch. Spirit ain't playing with y'all. That's what I heard. Alright, so it's time to get out of a situation. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Stop playing already. Alright. Virgo. Virgo, I see 11-11 for you. I don't know why. Jupiter's going retrograde in Cancer, which is your 11th house of community. On November the 11th. 11-11 portal. There's something about your future, your destiny, your community of people, friendships, something that you have like hope and faith in for the near future, something like that. That hurt my chest. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's see. Virgo. Isolation. You spending a lot of time alone. That's your energy too. It's because you're starting to like press forward with either a relationship, a choice that you have to make about money. You could be indecisive about, I'm hearing starting up a business. Hold on. What is that? Isolation and choice. If you're spending a lot of time alone, it's your decision, is how I'm hearing. It's your choice. But Mars and Libra's energy is at its detriment. You might not feel like you're spending a lot of time either with a love partner, or I'm seeing Libra being your second house. It could be something about like not feeling valued, or because Mars in the second house is kind of like at its detriment. Mars in the 7th house is at its detriment. You understand? So it kind of feels like you don't feel like if your attention is on anything else, you're not going to get to the bag, or you're going to miss out on some sort of opportunity with someone in love, or making the choice to be alone right now could be of significance. Let's see. There's something you're indecisive about. Bad health. By bad health. Virgo lovers. Be careful who you're having sex with. Journey. What is this? You may not feel like you're on the right pathway with a certain person in your romantic life. Bad health and lovers with the journey card on the bottom. Isolation in your choice. You don't feel like you value this person, or they don't value you. You don't feel like they fuck with you like that. Something like, what is going on? Someone new is coming into your life. That's why. So you might be spending a lot of time alone right now. All right. Somebody new is coming into your life. You might be afraid. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. You could be spending a lot of time alone. Who got that message? I think that was Taurus's reading. Something like that. I felt Taurus's reading just now. Virgo, Taurus to your sign. That's a trine. Okay, maybe it's connected. I don't know. Let me just get one more card on this. I felt Taurus's energy for whatever reason. The 15th or the 31st could be of significance. I don't know if that's a birthday of somebody that you're dealing with. Lighthearted, carefree time. Whoever's coming into your life, you know that you're going to be successful with this person, Virgo. All right, you're on a short journey right now. Maybe it's because you're remaining isolated. You got to make a choice. You're indecisive right now. I really, truly, heavily feel towards this reading here. So go back to that one. I don't know why, but I do. Virgo. Bad health and lovers. You may not feel like you're with the right person. I don't know. Be careful having sex with your love partner. That's what I feel too. Because I see this man laying in bed. I see a woman trying to like care for this man. And then I see the lover's card. It's like, I don't know. Something told me like don't have sex with this person. Something like that. The 5 of Wands. Something's a challenge for you right now. Or you feel conflicted in some sort of way. It could be like a competition in your energy for your love. Something like that. I told you. 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Don't have sex with nobody right now, please. Don't have sex with somebody right now. It's not the best thing to do. Because if you got somebody new coming into your life that you actually feel like is significant for you, Virgo, don't go having sex with this person. Because that person is in bad health. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, be cautious. I'm telling you. Somebody has you either in competition or someone is a challenge for you. You have to make a choice. You're spending a lot of time alone and you know that the person either you're with is not the person for you and you got somebody new coming into your life. Told you. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this new opportunity is, I don't know if it has to do with like work. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. It could be. Somebody's involved with a third party. I'm trying to tell you. And whoever they're dealing with, this person's younger than you. Told you. They're younger than you. Okay. Whoever your partner is right now that you're not sure or you're indecisive about, I feel like you know somebody either is coming into that person's life that's new or somebody is entering your life that's new. But you need to be cautious with this person. This person has you in competition or is trying to challenge you in some sort of way. If it has to do with work, be careful. Because I feel like you got people coming for your position because you got some sort of new opportunity coming. Take it as it resonates. The Queen of Pentacles. We're going to focus on you, Virgo, because that's you. Okay, let's just be clear. Either this has something to do with money. If this has to do with you dealing with another. I felt Taurus in your reading. I'm just going to say it like that. I felt Taurus in your reading. Whoever you're dealing with, I feel like they're dealing with someone younger. Or you are. Than you. Or let me just stick with the program. You see what I'm saying? This has to do with love. You're indecisive about this soulmate connection that you have because somebody's coming into your life that's new. Or you're in isolation because somebody else is dealing with someone else. That's new. All right. If you're with your soulmate right now, then great. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Full moon in Taurus. Didn't I fucking say it? I said it. I said it. There's something that's being reciprocated to you here from your soulmate. This was probably kept hidden or a secret from you. Or you're going to find out when the full moon in Taurus comes up what you've been waiting to be reciprocated with. It could be information, I don't know. But it has something to do with like a secret. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. You're being left out in the cold. Virgo. By a Taurus. You need to protect your energy. This person, told you, bad health. They're not good for you. Your ex is not good for you. Or the person that you're with. It's for the better though, so don't be sad. They're putting you in competition with somebody else. You feel that this is your soulmate, but you got somebody new coming into your life that's going to treat you better. They're going to reciprocate more with you. You don't see it that way, though. You're afraid to know the truth about this, too. When you find out, don't freak out. Because I feel like if you're already intuitively feeling it, then you already know why you feel indecisive about this person or something like that. Hold on. The Emperor. It has to do with a father figure. That's why. You've been trying to work it out with this person. You've been trying to work it out with this person. It's coming to an end. I see the Strength card and the Death card. As much as you try to hold on to something or fix something, it ain't going to work. It's going to end. This person's not good for you. They're in bad health. Don't have sex with them. I'm warning you. Don't. Alright. That's what I felt. That's what I said. I said what I said, alright? I'm kidding. I said what I said. Alright. Let's get into Libra. Ooh. Libra, I seen 666 in your reading. Careful. I know that's a connotation of like negative energy of like the devil, but technically that means like you about to start focusing on your responsibilities. 6 is associated to Venus's energy, and technically Venus is your ruling planet. What's going on? 666, heavy on responsibilities. Something could be coming into harmony for you. I don't know. Let's see. Sun in the 6th house. It's crazy work right there. Something having to do with your health. 666. 6th house is responsibilities. You having some sort of organization in your life. Again, your health, your day-to-day routines, how you're being of service to somebody. It could be many different things. I'm seeing the 6th and the 12th house in opposition. You got a lot of status with something here, Libra. I don't know if you're like an inspiration to your workplace, because the 6th house could be your workplace. I'm being drawn to pull an answer oracle on that for you. Hold on. Inspiration and health for you, Libra. That's something that comes up, how you're going to shape your future. I don't know if you're intuitive or something. I see like the psychic eye. Painting could be of significance for you too. Pisces is like a very like imaginative type of energy. So there could be something here about that, what you do for work. All right. How you're meant to be an inspiration to other people. Helping people with their health. Painting legit could be something significant. Or I don't know if you're like telling a story here, inspiring people with their health. Generous is here. So giving with an open heart, offering without expectation, and unconditional love. Prosperity and abundance on the bottom of the deck. That's interesting. I feel like for you, Libra, there's something that you do out of generosity. It's bringing you a sense of abundance or your blessings coming in. I'm seeing the 6th and the 12th house in opposition, north node, south node there. So you could have like a natural gift, literally painting or telling a future, telling a story, shaping or helping somebody with their future in some sort of way with their health. All right. It could be mental health, physical health, emotional health, mental, whatever the hell I just said. Okay. I feel like you're supposed to be an inspiring person here. And this is how you bring in a sense of abundance for you both. I see coffin and change. Something around you is changing. Privileged lady. All right, so I don't know if you experienced some sort of ending in your life. It could have, I heard tragic. I don't know why I heard tragic, but some sort of ending could have been tragic. Something could have had to do with like a vehicle. I don't know. I heard an accident. I'm sorry. Something around you changed you as a person or how you inspire people in their health. And this brings in some sort of abundance for you. I see Libra. I see Leo and Virgo's energy here with the sun and the Hermit. So I don't know if you are like enlightened in the spiritual community, because the Hermit could be like a spirit. I do see the 12th house out here. All right. So typically the 12th house has a lot to do with like those that are imprisoned mentally, or they feel lost, or they feel like they had a sense of loss because it's an ending. You know what I mean? So maybe you're seen as a privileged lady. You come through, you tell a story, you shape the future, you help people with unconditional love, and it kind of feels like you bring in a sense of wealth at the same time. So you are very inspiring. I feel like this is a positive message. This is nothing negative. All right. There's something that you do for work, or how you keep people in equilibrium. 666, it kind of feels like heavy on the balance energy overall. Like the number 6 sits on its bottom. Like it doesn't have to stand straight on its own. Something brings in a sense of harmony to a collective of people, even, as what I'm hearing. Karma, you'll reap what you have sown. So I feel like you're doing something good here. Like you got good karma. You got abundance, wealth, good luck, and blessings. It says you'll be receiving and or giving a precious gift. So maybe this is a gift, like you telling a story to somebody, or giving with an open heart, drawing in people's blessings and abundance, or helping them that way, like inspiring other people in good health. It says take care, there will be a loss of material wealth though. I don't know, maybe you already have some sort of status out here with, you know what I mean, with that type of energy. Like you have the ability to like birth something new with inspiring words, even, because I'm seeing like Mercurian energy. All right, Mercury in the Pisces energy, that's even at its detriment. So it will be like you have to work harder with something to get your message across, because it's like you're dealing with those that are kind of stuck in like a subconscious state almost. You know what I'm saying? That's what that feels like to me. Yeah, I feel like you're here to like help support people in some sort of way. This is a support card with the 6 of Pentacles. Like you're in this energy of like giving and receiving. You know what I'm saying? The 5 of Cups. You kind of know that you've been through a situation that has involved some sort of grieving or loss. All right. Where you feel like you could help others create something for their near future after some sort of major ending. So you inspire people to move forward with better health or some shit like that. Yeah, you help people transition and move on. 6 of Swords. Move into calmer shores in their mental state. That's an Aquarian energy, by the way. That's 6 of Swords. King of Cups here. I feel like you're such a loving, caring person. Like you bring a sense of comfortability to others that have gone through some sort of loss, that have had to move on. Or this is your gift. You got good karma, like real good karma. Queen of Pentacles. You're very gentle. You're very kind. You're very caring. You how you call it? You're empathetic with people. The Devil, though. I don't know if you do this as your career. The Devil isn't always so negative, or maybe people that have a hard time with like anger or something, or ego or pride or heavy attachments to something. It's like you help them overcome that. The World card, to bring a major ending to like a close here of situations where they have dealt with like mental conflict, or you know what I mean, or understanding where there's harsh situations that are not good for them, because the Devil could be like addictions, you know what I mean, with like drugs and alcohol and abuse in any way. All right, so you're tapping, I heard, one by one. You're an influence to other people one by one. Yes, like you're inspiring people one by one. You do something out of generosity. You paint the future by telling a story. It's good karma here. You were given this gift so that you could give it to other people. The King of Swords. Wow, you're seen as like a public speaker out here, a leader. All right, someone that's very stern in what they do. They understand how to help bring in a sense of change, and you're so successful with this. You could be how you call it, seen as bringing justice into a situation, Libra, because I mean you are, you know, sign of the scales. You bring in balance somehow. King of Pentacles is here as well with the Hermit. What did I say I seen earlier? The number 19 and 9? Yeah. Wow. That's a powerful, powerful energy, because you could be seen as like a mentor. You could be seen as like someone that's able to help others seek guidance when they're going through situations and where they're remaining isolated with other people. It kind of feels like, you know, a sense of guidance to whoever it is that, you know what I mean, you give with an open heart to. This is your brand new pathway, and you're going to be like having a victory here too. Something's changing in your dynamic, and I feel like it's because either you experienced an ending and you became this privileged lady, or you received this gift of good karma so that you can help people paint their future and be, how you call it, an inspiration to them having better health. You're making like massive changes here. This is Mercury and Sag energy for you, Libra. And that Mercury and Sag for you is in your 3rd house. You're a public speaker. Yeah. Mercury is in its domicile house for you right now. You're like you're a public speaker. You could be speaking to specific communities of people, having like social group meetings, and like, yeah, something going on here. And I feel like it's worldwide. Like Sagittarian energy is like, you're going to reach a collective of people that are like spiritual, how you call it? They're adventurous. They kind of like want to, you're bringing a group of people together is what it feels like. Like you got heavy status out here. You don't even know it. You got big status out here. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into Scorpio. Oh, geez. Where am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with timestamps too, y'all. They're going to be available once the live is over. Don't worry. All right, let's get into Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, you got Mars in Scorpio's energy with revenge. That's like current transit. I'm just curious in where it is, because I know we're about to like hit the 29th degree. We're at the 29th degree of Mars in Scorpio. You could be like having some sort of phenomenal achievement with something, or like very driven in having sex at this time. It could be that you want to seek revenge with something that's kind of like off with somebody's head with some shit. All right. Be careful with this energy though, I feel. I'm only saying that is because I feel like somebody's looking up to you and how you're reacting to a certain situation. This could be like a younger person. All right. Maybe it's a good thing, because if you're Mars in Scorpio energy, it's like it's in its domicile. Like you're willing to bring in transformation to a situation. You know how to deal with deep emotional feelings. All right. Mars in the 2nd house. Ain't that some shit? How you got your opposing energies here? This is your current transit with Mars in your sign, and then you got Mars in your 2nd house. That's your relationships. So you might be on the defense of like partnerships, relationships, whether it's platonic, family, friends, lovers, whatever. And then you've got the sun in Leo energy, which is your 10th house. So it kind of feels like there's something going on with like your leadership, or how you've been defensive towards people that are in your energy because of how revengeful you are right now with your relationships or partnerships, or something that you feel contracted to almost. Like you deserve some sort of fortune here. Like recognition for something. Achievement, a goal, something like this. Let me see what this is. Like you're doing really, really good with something. Really good with something. I got a false person here. That's crazy, because I see your 8th house. All right, or that could just be whatever sun, all right, energy is, because I'm seeing like the strength card there is giving a Leo energy. I see the fortune down at the bottom of the deck, false person. I don't know if you're dealing with a false person that's a masculine, because specifically in that card, I see the feminine holding up here. See what I'm saying? I feel like high honor, that's a sense of recognition or a sense of promotion. You having reputation out here with something. Main male. False person, high honor, and main male. Under main male is a child. This could be like the father of your child. See what I'm saying? I said it. I feel like be careful how revengeful you are right now, because somebody's looking up to you and what you're doing. But if you're having a phenomenal achievement, that means that you're on your shit right now. Be careful with sexual matters is all I can say about that energy right there. But I'm also seeing like you being on the defense in connection to specific partnerships or relationships. All right. It's very significant with Mars's energy, because you are ruled by Mars. And Mars could be like very assertive. It could be like very driven, very ambitious. But it also could be like very challenging, because you could be competitive. You could be jealous. You could be envious. Mars is the energy of like, I'm coming for your neck type of like anger. You know what I mean? So there's something going on with this masculine energy here. You could be having phenomenal achievement with children looking up to you, that type of thing. Like your recognition and your reward could be of significance. I don't know if somebody's calling you a false person, or if that's how this feminine energy sees you. Something like that. I don't know. Let's get into this. I just seen I don't know whose reading that was in. I think that was in Gemini's reading. That's funny. I looked up and there's ads that are going on. I seen Martin in Gemini's reading. Something having to do the same thing with their soulmate they were being called out for. So Gemini, for you Scorpio, that's your 8th house. You rule the 8th house. All right, so something going on with like sexual matters, or you going through some sort of transformation. You got the great personal sorrow that came out. So you could be crying a lot, or somebody's crying over you because you're in a sense of happiness. I see happiness on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this is. You could be very defensive against someone that you had a partnership with because that person was a false person. Like you don't want to deal with somebody from your past or something like that. Like you're moving forward with high honor. Like you hold yourself to a specific standard now. Something like that. You have a secret admirer, Scorpio. And then I see here situations in the balance that require careful handling. If you're moving from one situation with a partnership into the next one, be careful that you don't hurt somebody's feelings, or be careful somebody isn't trying to hurt your feelings. Something like that. Because Mars can be very much revengeful, okay, in your sign. And it's at 29 degrees. That means it's at that critical point right before Mars enters your 2nd house, which has all to do with your money and who you value and your possessions. And it kind of gives me like who you want to create with. Because Mars in the 2nd house, that's what I'm seeing. It's like you're going to defend whatever you see is of value. I know it says Mars in 2nd, but Mars in Taurus's energy technically is your opposing energy. That's your 7th house. Something going on with your money here. You're doing great, though. You got a secret admirer out here and somebody crying over you. Let's see what this is. Somebody might have felt like they were going to lose out on you, so they're like trying to spin the block or some shit like that. The Queen of Cups. That's crazy. I could be speaking to a feminine Scorpio. The Star card. Something going on with an Aquarius here as your challenge. 6 of Cups. That's your past person. I don't know if you were successful with that past person, and then you had someone involved in a third party with the 3 of Pentacles. You had a secret admirer the whole time. Maybe this is a person you were having sex with. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. There's something going on. I see Sun in Scorpio with the Aquarian energy next to the star. Someone is your divinely sent counterpart from spirit. I'm being clear with you. And that energy is a feminine. That's why. It's the mother figure, Queen of Cups. 4 of Cups. You rejected somebody, or you're rejecting somebody. That's your goal. So if somebody's trying to come back and offer you love or something like that, you don't fucking want it. You're like, I'm good. Stay over there. So that's what I feel. Like you're defending your energy. You're very revengeful right now. You're involved sexually with somebody and you have children looking up to you. Somebody's crying over you or something like that. Maybe because they feel rejected. Or this is you. Take it as the damn resonates, all right? I don't know. Who's who? Three of Pentacles. There was a third party situation here. The Magician. You're going to have a very significant conversation with somebody. Be careful that you're not very forceful. I see Mars in Capricorn for you. Capricorn's your third house of communication, and I see Gemini energy here. Rules the third house. There could have been some sort of manipulation that was taking place here, because it said you got a situation in the balance that needs careful handling. I feel like it's a conversation that has to happen. Something like that. All right. Something took place on August 25th as well. The Knight of Wands. I told you, be careful with this Knight of Wands energy, because it could be like the way that you communicate something is very like direct. You don't give a fuck how you come out and say it. All right. The Ace of Wands. This could be a heavy passion that you're moving towards in the near future as well. If you're trying to manifest something regarding work as well, is what I see. Like this could be a heavy passion for you that you're receiving recognition and reward for, because it's going to bring in fortune for you. Five of Pentacles. You're overcoming. Wow. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. You're overcoming a lot of changes here. Possibly overcoming hardship with money. So again, Mars moving in your second house. It could be that you're going to be more assertive in making money. Maybe you're overcoming detaching from somebody. I'm seeing Venus and Aquarius's energy. That's a detachment of a mother figure, like I said. So I don't know if you're moving away from a lover figure that's a mother figure that's crying over you, and you're secretly admiring someone else, or that person is admiring you. You're moving on is what this feels like. You got a lot of changes happening for you right now. And Pluto's in Aquarius in your fourth house. So this could be like the mother figure that you were with long term, that shit being destructed and ended, and you moving on. Yes. The sun is out here twice. That's crazy. Look at this energy though, right? Because what I just say, Mars is stepping into Sag on the 4th of November. So your dominance right now in Sagittarius is in your second house. Your dominance is going to be going after your bag, your money. Because you're stepping into your happiness is what it looks like. Like you about to hit bank right now. That's what it looked like. All right. Let's see what this is. The Three of Swords. You're going through a separation, a heartbreak, a loss. Someone that you were devoted to for a long time. Ten of Cups. Yeah, that could have been somebody that you were happy with. Family, kids, temperance. All right, this is someone you valued. Someone that you know what I mean? Something, it requires careful handling, because this is someone that you were with long term. You have children with this person, but you're trying to bring yourself back into balance and what you value moving forward, because you're having a brand new beginning. All right, let's get one more out here. We gotta go. Two of Cups. I told you, you're aligning with a soulmate, because Cancer is in your 9th house, and Cancer is where Jupiter is right now. Jupiter rules the 9th house. Whoever you're coming into alignment with right now, that's your long-term soulmate. It was put together by spirit, and that's who you're supposed to be with. And whoever's crying over you need to get the fuck over themselves. All right, it's just you and your children right now moving forward. That's what I see. But don't forget, you got a secret admirer out here. Oh, and conversation, go easy on that person. All right, let's move on. Whew, thank God I know astrology, child, because I be knowing what's coming. It's crazy as hell. That's crazy. Why do I feel like, what is that? Did I miss a timestamp, y'all? Let me fix this real quick before I mess some shit up. Jesus. I'm always doing the most. Can't even speak. Oh gosh. This is creepy as hell. I'm gonna lie. Okay. Sag. Venus in Aquarius is here, Sag. With the detachment card. You're detached from somebody. Aquarius for you, Sag, is your 3rd house. I don't know if you're not speaking to somebody and you're remaining detached and speaking to whoever it is you want to speak to. You got Venus in Cancer now. Venus in Cancer and Venus to Aquarius is energy. That's a quincunx. There's some sort of discord here with you having some sort of brand new beginning. I'm seeing Jupiter in Aquarius now. What's going on with your third house? Your third house and your eighth house. Something's transforming around you. I don't know what it is. It's almost like you got to detach from the way that you think about something or how you process your thoughts in order for you to change your mindset or how you emotionally feel about something or somebody so that you can birth something new. All right, Sag. I mean, Mars is stepping into your sign, so you're about to get real assertive out here. I don't know, thief, you took a loss with something or somebody took something from you or you feel that way. The 8th house is connected to debt. I don't know why I just heard debt. Like if somebody took something from you, like if you experienced some sort of loss there. Official person. What the fuck is going on? Poverty. Somebody stole something from you, Sag. Maybe you're trying to detach from thinking about it or how you're going to like process whatever this is because something's leaving you in debt, but it's kind of telling you that it's allowing you to step into something brand new. You feel like you took a loss. Or my nose is going crazy, bro. You feel like somebody got away with some shit. And you don't like that. You feel like you hold yourself to a specific standard. What? You're like, well, fuck it. If I got to detach from it, then I'll just go start something new. Venus's energy. It could be money. That's something somebody took from you or something that you valued. It could have been something that was like, I heard property, but it could have been something that was like a possession of yours or something like that. You're having a hard time overcoming something. Because from Aquarius to your Cancer placement, that's like a discord. It's a quincunx. You're not happy about something. Dark woman. You feel like somebody did something to you purposely. Sag. You feel like somebody did something to you purposely. Somebody could be having a baby out here too. I see the birth card, but I see like a baby coming. Or maybe, I don't know. Heavy Venus energy there. And a woman's energy. So I don't know if there's something going on with like, ooh, that hurt. You're overthinking a situation involving like a child or something. You should accept valid criticism. Obstacles to overcome. See what I'm saying? I feel like it's the way that you're processing a thought. Like how you took a loss with something. Or how you have to detach from the idea of like having a brand new beginning. After taking a loss. Something like this is going on. Let me see what the hell this is. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Thank you guys for all your little gifts. I appreciate them. Alright, let's see. The 22nd or the 24th is going to be of significance for you guys. Alright. And Aquarius or Cancer could be of significance for your energy as well. You've been going back and forth with a father figure. Or you've been going back and forth with a boss. Alright, because again, thief and the official person, that could be a boss taking something from you. If you're detaching from something, if you're supposed to be birthing something new or something like that. Alright, this is, I feel like it's a transformational time for you. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody leaving you out in the cold? Because this is double poverty here? What the fuck is going on? Did you deal with some sort of poverty at some point? Because I feel like now you're starting to come back with like getting some sort of unexpected income. There's 2 different messages here, okay? For those of you that are dealing with a father figure and a child, you've been going back and forth with this person. If it has something to do with your workplace, because I see unexpected income, the workplace is giving you another opportunity to do something here for you, Sag. All right? Like maybe you lost out on an opportunity or something like that. Maybe you went on vacation, or you've been doing some sort of healing or a lot of resting and rejuvenating. All right. I see you like laying in bed a lot. If you feel like somebody took something from you, it's because you experienced a loss, is the Three of Swords, and you understand the truth of what the situation is moving forward. Four of Cups. Somebody either rejected you or you had to reject somebody. You didn't feel wanted. You know what this feels like to me? It feels like you go back and forth with somebody, whoever that emperor is. It could be a father figure. It could be an official person, a boss, whoever the fuck. Somebody left you out in the cold, left you alone. Because Four of Swords would be like you wasn't speaking to this person. The Four of Cups, this person made you feel rejected, neglected, bored out of your fucking mind. Like, I don't want you in love no more. Like, no. It's giving me no, no, and fuck no. You took from me, you stole from me, you left me out in the cold type shit. I'm detaching from you and I'm going to go birth whatever this is new by myself. I could be speaking to a dark colored woman. It says accept valid criticism. So take my words lightly here. All right. I'm only reading the cards, but I'm doing what Spirit is telling me to do. Okay. Hold on a second. Because I feel like I'm being a little harsh and I don't want to be that way. But I'm feeling like I need to come off that way because somebody has a problem with like trying to control you, or this could be you trying to control somebody. So be careful if this was you and this very detachment type of energy. Oh shit, this could be somebody that's going through like detachment during a pregnancy or something like that. All right, with like, I control my shit, I don't want you around, I'm gonna leave you out in the cold, I don't want nothing to do with you, get the fuck out my face. Like, it's giving that. I'm sorry, but that's what I see. But if it has to do with work, that this is a shitty ass boss that kind of makes you feel like you're in and out of a situation. They don't appreciate you. They don't pay you your worth. That type of thing. Or they affect your finances in some sort of way to keep you in poverty or take from you or steal from you. This motherfucker shitty as hell. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it. See what I'm saying? It's to make you feel like, oh, well, I want you to feel regret, or I want you to be in sorrow, or I want you to make you feel that loss. Like, sit and soak in that shit. Ooh. And this is that Mars and Scorpio energy. It came out earlier for Scorpio's reading. Somebody here is very revengeful. Somebody's foreign. I just heard foreign. 444 could be of significance. You may be seeing that on the timestamps or somewhere like on the clock. All right, 444, and I see 55. So there's also changes coming in for you. I seen 55 in Scorpio's reading as well. This could be a seeping over energy from Scorpio's reading. Take it as it fucking resonates. I don't know. I'm just saying. Somebody stole something from you, or you feel like, get the hell out my face because I know what you did. But it says you should accept valid criticism. So, Sag, if this is you having to overcome something, then just know that whatever's on the other side of this is like you're going to birth something new. You're going to transform the situation. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Look at this. And the Queen of Wands. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine that's dealing with a fucking masculine, whether it's a father figure or a boss. You're going to progress. You're going to do fine. You're going to remain assertive. Protect your energy. Defend yourself. Protect yourself in any way you know how. You're going to make changes. Mercury is in your sign. This is Mercury in Sag. So if you need to communicate some shit, let it be very fucking direct and stand on that shit. Stand on business here, because you a boss ass bitch. That's how I hear it. I'm out of here. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. I don't feel like somebody is appreciating you and they trying to, yeah, get ready for some challenges too. Like, stand ground on some shit. I'm telling you. And it could be that you're like very innovative with something, like somebody in the workplace don't like you, or the person that, you know, sees that you're about to have this brand new beginning, they not with the shits. Like, unexpected income is coming in from the workplace because maybe they wasn't paying you, and something's going on here. All right, something going on. Something going on. You're gonna overcome whatever this obstacle was. I like that. Let's get into Capricorn. Damn. Am I seeing that right? Yes, I am. Okay. Capricorn. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting this reading to be this long, but I feel like we needed to go into details. Because when I started this reading, I seen awareness of higher dimensions. So I feel like spirit is here, like giving us clarity about what we need to understand consciously. Okay? So take these messages very direct. Y'all know I know my astrology. I know what's happening. All right. Capricorn, you got the moon in Leo here. I feel like you're also going through a transformation. You need to appreciate that shit too. Well, that's interesting. I want to clarify this. The appreciation of this flirtation. I feel like you have a connection through the emotional state with somebody, Capricorn. All right, I'm seeing your 8th house and your 12th house being called out here, which are water sign houses. Something having to do with what's transforming for you and how you're understanding something subconsciously. Wow. I mean, all water houses came out for you. The 1st, the 5th, and the 9th, that is going to be, how you call it? I see Aries, Leo, Sag is what I'm saying. So those are your 4th, your 8th, and your 12th houses. Something heavy on like the subconscious, your emotional state here. Like you could be taking a risk with something, but it's very much appreciated. Whoever this foreign lover or just a flirtation for the moment is, I feel like you got a lot of people that's like, I like it. You're highly intuitive, I told you. Something having to do with your subconscious state, your emotional state, how you're tapped in with something. Like you're on point, I'm hearing, like your intuition's on point. All right. Like if you take a risk with something here, then it's very much appreciated. If you're being guided to say something or do something, cornucopia with the bird here, like you be receiving some sort of like synchronistic messages or signs or just some intuitive feeling to say and or do something. I see the moon, I see Saturn, and I see Venus. So this is like the energy of balance. I see masculine and feminine energies, and Venus is saying, go with your intuition. All right. Like focus more so on what your intuition is saying. It's a heavy feminine energy here. Like your emotions are leading you here with something. Thoughts. I don't know. I just heard think about how you feel about something. I don't know if it has a connection with a lover because I see flirtation here. All right. So think about how you feel about a lover. You feel like you're about to take a risk with something. If your intuition is telling you to do it, do it. That's the problem. Like you might be afraid to make a change. Don't be afraid to take that risk. Take that leap of faith. The house. You're thinking about getting a home for somebody. I could be connected to a Scorpio in this reading for whatever reason. Because I see number 16 and I see 20. I see the Tower and I see Judgment. Those are both ruled by Scorpio energy. Family one. I'm hearing Taurus again. Why is Taurus coming out so heavy? This full moon in Taurus is legit for somebody. Something going on with Taurus's energy. I don't know if it's because I'm reading for another earth sign. Because Taurus came out in Virgo's reading too. So I'm... Okay. Scorpio season for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something's changing for you guys. You're afraid to take a risk in connection to a lover. This lover thing keeps coming out for the earth signs. There's something going on astrologically. Uranus is about to retrograde back into the sign of Taurus on the 7th of November. Venus steps into Scorpio on the 6th. We have Mars stepping into Sag on the 4th. There's a lot of changes coming up this week, you guys. Capricorn, for you, take the risk. If your intuition tells you to do something, if your emotional state tells you to do something, if you have passion for something or somebody, do it. Aries, Leo, Sag, do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Do it. I'm telling you. Stop overthinking the situation about this home, about this. I could be speaking to a feminine that has, a masculine that has a feminine on their mind. They can't stop thinking about this person in Scorpio season. Do it. If you want to move with this person, do it. Fuck it. Do it. That's what I'm getting. That's what I feel strong sense of in my energy. I told you, I'm speaking to a Taurus. Here goes Taurus and or Gemini energy with May. I feel like I'm speaking to a Taurus. All I did was split the deck. This is confirmation for a Taurus too. All right. Here in Scorpio season, because I see the Tower and I see Judgment, both ruled by Scorpio. Taurus, Scorpio is your opposing energy. That's why I feel heavy Taurus. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta get off that. Do it. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. You might be overthinking a situation, overthinking a home situation. All right, like you may want better for yourself here, Capricorn. You have heavy passion for something. You appreciate somebody. You have a flirtatious vibe with somebody. You're afraid to take this risk, and you keep being deep in your emotional feelings about this. Like you don't want to lower your standard for somebody here, because I feel like you're thinking about the past. You got news that's on the way. I feel like you keep thinking about the past. See what I'm saying? Because somebody is going out of your life, or you're at the end of a situation. You keep overthinking this shit. You're afraid to take a risk. That's your problem. You're afraid of an ending. I just saw amethyst in my third eye. So you need to get an amethyst crystal. It's going to help you like calm down. If you have like anxiety or depression, or you need to tap into something intuitively. Because I mean, your intuition is telling you something here. You need to follow it. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. News is on the way. There's something that you're concentrating on. It's something that you're heavily thinking about, because I see intuition and concentration. All right. I see control as well on the bottom of the deck. That's Jupiter in your sign. All right. So let's just say this has something to do with like you taking a risk and starting up like something for yourself regarding an institution, or you being involved in an institution or an organization, and you having some sort of responsibility there. Like if you're highly intuitive and your emotional state is telling you you're lit, then I see that you're very concentrated right now on whatever you're doing. But this has something to do with like your home, your family room, the person that's on your mind. The person that's on your mind could be highly intuitive. All right. Like you're on point with something. Like you have control of your emotional state and your mental state is how I see it. That's crazy. Yeah, because I see air, water, and earth in those last couple cards on the bottom of the deck. And I'm seeing heavy fire energy right here. There's something, you're on fucking fire with something. Whether it's a lover, with something you do for work, how you're expressing yourself, how you're taking a risk with something, like you're on fire with this. Tower, what'd I say? I saw it. Heavy Scorpio energy right now. Don't be afraid to let the tower fall. Anything that changes in your life, it was inevitable to happen, is how I just heard it. It was inevitable to happen. Knight of Cups. It's with your love life. I told you. Who do you feel this sense of flirtation with here? Capricorn? Who has Capricorn in the 9th house? Because Bear just said Capricorn in the 9th house. Taurus. Who do you have like a soulmate connection to? You feel like you're intuitively connected to this person, or the person you're dealing with is intuitive. I feel like I'm speaking to a Taurus in this reading. It's so weird. And Spirit gave me like 3 fucking notifications already, or confirmations. What am I saying? Notification. Maybe there's a notification that comes up from somebody that you're dealing with here. Whether I'm speaking to Capricorn or Taurus. Because I've seen Capricorn in the 9th house. Anyway, let's go. The 4 of Pentacles. You don't want to let this person go. If there's unexpected changes in your life, if you're at the end of a situation, Tower moment, see what I'm saying? Heavy Scorpio casket is like death. Scorpio energy. It says here, like, you need to stand ground on this. You don't want to let this person go, whether it's love, if it's something that you do for your career. Who has Scorpio in the... Okay, I gotta stop doing that. But I feel like this message is going to be for a lot of different people, because I just heard Scorpio in the 10th house, because I'm reading for Capricorn's house. Scorpio 10th house. Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius. All right. 5 of Wands. Get ready for a challenge. You might have competition out here. I'm hearing like nobody can stand in what you got. You are competitive. Like you are the it person. Wow, Three of Wands. You see what I'm saying? It's because you're progressing. You're so assertive here. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You got news on the way. And don't be tempted to lower your standards. You standing on business right now. That's what this is. Like, you bring competition to whatever it is that you do. Like, you're a fucking walking tower out here. I just saw the lightning. Ten of Cups. The Chariot. You want happiness. The Three of Cups. You just want to be happy. You're highly intuitive. This is the energy again. This is Mercury Cancer. You're highly intuitive. You're so good at what you do. You're so good at what you do. Heavy on the water coming out at the end of the reading right here. And this is for like past to the near future. Whatever's been happening and how something's been changing the dynamic of like how you've been thinking about something. Here in Scorpio season is heightened because we're in water energy. And we have a lot of water energy going on right now. Heavy in the Pisces too. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, something's destined for you. Like it's fated. It's something's in alignment right now for you, Capricorn. The Ace of Wands, I'm telling you, you're on fucking fire. Okay, I'm excited about this. Eight of Wands, like you're accelerating so fast with something. And if you just take that risk, whether it's a lover, something you do for work, if it's something creative, if it's you moving home, if it's whoever's on your mind, whatever your intuition is telling you, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Good news is on the way. This is great news on the way. Like positive for you, Capricorn. It's so good. Like I'm hearing your intuition's on point. Five of Swords. Don't let yourself get too much up in your head about something. Don't be afraid to detach. Don't be afraid to make a decision. Don't be afraid to let the fucking Three Swords fall. Because the Three Swords is an ending. It's a separation. It's a loss. The Two of Swords says you're still overthinking something, or you feel like you're indecisive about whatever it is. You need to stand on what you feel and go after what you're passionate about. Page of Cups. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. That's the message. All right, that's the message. You're doing great with something. Okay. About that. Put you back there. Who am I on? Aquarius. Romy, sit down. Where was I? Okay. Aquarius. You could be having difficulties right now with your finances, Aquarius, or you need to take financial advice. I just saw the Five of Pentacles with Mercury and Taurus. Taurus is your fourth house. Something having going on with your home, or maybe you're seeking a home, or there's gossip surrounding your home, or something having to do with a mother figure. Full moon happening in your fourth house, Aquarius. Coming up this week. Oh, Spirit said the full moon in Taurus. That's crazy work right there. All right. It's crazy. What's happening here? Sun in Aquarius. That's crazy. This is all about you and your home environment this week, Aquarius. You're very idealistic here. You're exalted. You're in the energy of your comfort. You could be having like great mothering qualities at this time right now. Something that you're discovering. Mercury and Sag energy. That's your 8th house. I mean your 11th house. That's your ruling house. Oh, you're assertive right now on what you're discovering about the future. Yeah. Because Mercury, technically in the 11th house, Mercury is seen as like in the Aquarian house. You do something that's very original. There's something about like Aquarius, Taurus's energy for you, Aqua. So your first house, your fourth house, maybe something having to do with a home. All right. Or your house of home, something like this. Mother figure. What am I feeling here? It could be very tense because I'm seeing like, that's a square for you, Aqua. From this full moon in Taurus to your sign, it could be a lot of tension coming through for you because of what you're discovering about your future. Maybe it has a lot to do with, like, I heard all of the astrological axes. So I don't know if it has to do with like your reputation, your public image, your house of self, your home, your relationships, like things that you're contracted to. Like, you're going to have a very tense week this week. Yeah, it says in the need of help, assistance, and or guidance. You're going to feel like you need help with something. I feel like you're going to have such a difficult time this week, Aquarius. I could be speaking to a woman. Or there's a woman that needs help. It could be a mother figure. Compliments from an admirer here. If you are this woman that needs help, somebody's looking in to you. It could be a Taurus. I don't know what this full moon in Taurus. Someone's trying to make you do something against your will. I don't like that. Y'all know I don't like that. I don't like that. Because I'm an Aquarius myself. I don't like that shit. If somebody needs your help, they need to ask you for your assistance and or your help. Or if someone needs guidance from you, Aquarius, as well, I feel like if you are a woman, you kind of have a sense of determination and perseverance behind your energy because you are a fixed sign dealing with a full moon in your house of home. Like, you would be seen as a woman that's very strong, and you know what I mean? Something like this. Hold on a second. What is this? I feel like the farther I get in this reading, the deeper it gets. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I haven't even gotten a Pisces yet. Coffin. Maybe this is a woman that's going through a major ending in their life. Dealing with lots of poverty here. Alright, what else? Because I feel like obviously somebody is in the need of assistance. And it could be with a home. Somebody's being put out. The ending of a situation and being in poverty. A wealthy man is coming through in your reading, Aquarius. Sudden wealth. If this is something that you've been going through, I feel like the energy of the moon in Taurus is someone coming in, gifting you and or supporting you with something. You got a lot of wealth coming in from a wealthy man. All right. And it has something to do with your house of home. All right. Why? Okay, hold on. I need to answer Oracle real quick. Split the deck. Cooperation. Somebody wants you to listen to them. Teamwork. Win-win. Acceptance. One more time. A father figure. Could be a boss. Somebody's very wealthy. It could be a Scorpio. I see the death card here. I did see the coffin down at the bottom of the deck. Who was that for? That was for Capricorn's reading? Or was that for you, Aqua? No, somebody tried to make you do something against your will. You got compliments from an admirer. Maybe it's the wealthy man that's admiring this woman here that needs help. They want to teach you something. Maybe they were trying to teach you a lesson. What's going on? I heard you could do better off by yourself. Aqua, terrific solo. Like, you do good by yourself. Like, you do great by yourself. You could be seen as a leader. I mean, the sun is in Scorpio in your house of leadership. You're a lone hero. Like, you help people. Maybe you are someone that assists other people. Maybe you've gone through major endings. Maybe you've gone through poverty. And maybe this wealthy man wants to come through and give you sudden wealth finally. I say finally. So something could have been like long term. All right. So trust the process. Significance. Or again, you're going to be supported. I said it. Six of Pentacle energy with the moon and Taurus. That's like being gifted and or supported with something. Maybe you feel like you need to have some sort of, I don't know, that card came out in the collective reading. So that could have some sort of significance for you. You want to feel respected or you want to feel some sort of sincerity from somebody. They need to be careful with your emotions or something like that. You could be dealing with somebody foreign as well. Mercury in Sagittarius' energy is the current transit, so something's going to accelerate a lot faster. And again, Mercury in Sag, Mercury being in your house, it kind of feels like whatever you do that's original, something for you is about to bring in a lot of wealth here in Scorpio season. Do I want to use this one? No. No, I want to use this one. All right, let me clarify what's going on for you. Wow. You got the Six of Wands. You're about to have some sort of victory, some sort of success, some sort of recognition after dealing with a challenge, because the Five of Wands was at the bottom of the deck for the last reading. You're about to be recognized for something here, or have some sort of victory here. Ace of Pentacles. You're about to get exactly what you need, though. That's an opportunity. Could be for work, if you have difficulty with making money or something. The Eight of Swords. Why are you fearful? I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's energy, but are you fearful of asking somebody for help? Eight of Swords is like you're trapped in your mind about something. You're not seeing something clearly. It's because you don't speak to this person, the Four of Swords. You don't speak to whoever this is. You would be like afraid to ask for help, but somebody's willing to come in and assist you. Give you an opportunity with something. The King of Cups. It's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I said Scorpio energy because I've seen the wealthy man with the death card there. Somebody wants to offer you something. The Empress. All right, I don't know if this is somebody that you're committed to in marriage, but again, this is full moon Taurus energy, so maybe that's what I'm seeing. Something having to do with you needing help, or helping out a woman, a mother figure, somebody that was betrayed, someone that was backstabbed. There was a major ending here. The coffin card is out here. This person was left in poverty, or your challenge is that Scorpio energy, that Pisces energy, that Cancer, whoever that masculine water sign is. You need help, ask for it. You went through a major ending here. You've been like very isolated to yourself. You're like a lone hero. You're being guided here, Aquarius. You're the star in the lantern. You're being guided to go ask for assistance because you were left out in the cold. I told you. I seen you need to take financial advice right now. I seen Mercury and Taurus when I started your reading. You need to take financial advice. You're going through poverty. It's here twice, 3 times actually, being confirmed. You need help. And this wealthy man is trying to come in and give you some sort of sudden wealth here. All right, you're being guided to go towards the person that you know that can help you. And it has something to do with your house of home. All right, a mother figure could be of significance, the Empress. Again, full moon Taurus is what I heard. And it came out. The Three of Pentacles. This is about your work. Who you need to cooperate with. Who you need to be like team with. Where did it... I put it back in the deck, but y'all saw it earlier. Somebody needs you to cooperate with them. Three of Pentacles. This could be like an organization, an institution. All right, somebody that knows that, you know that this person has a position of authority, something like that. The Moon. They want you to cooperate with them. They're trying to align you with something that comes in for you here. I told you, Six of Swords. There's that Mercury and Aquarian energy. Mercury is in your ruling house, which is technically Sag is sitting there. But you do something original. This is going to help you move forward. Transition. Move into calmer shores with whatever your difficulty is, with your resources. You've got like hidden enemies that you need to protect yourself from too. Because they're trying to stop your destiny, your money, your brand new beginning. This is your card. I don't know if somebody's trying to stand in the way of you and a soulmate. Someone that you were guided to go towards. All right, or trying to get you to end a situation here in Scorpio season, and you know exactly who's doing this. They're trying to step in between your happiness. This is your 7th house Leo energy. Somebody's trying to stop like your relationships or something like that. because they want you to focus on you doing something by yourself. It's like, oh, you do better off by yourself. You're a leader all by yourself. In the near future, you end up with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And I see Taurus's energy here with you, Aquarius. It could be like a very tense time with you in a home situation, or you needing help, or you being, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be an ending of a situation of poverty because you tap in with this wealthy man. It feels like somebody's trying to attack you so you don't end up with this person or something like that. Because they're going to come in and assist you and support you. That's why. That's amazing, Tina. I had one, but my car was taken and it was inside. I was kind of pissed off because that was my favorite crystal. What else is going on here? You got a heavy Taurus energy. Home, your career being of significance. Who sabotaged you, betrayed you in the past? Who wants to help you, assist you? Whoever this is, they're coming in here in Scorpio season. And this person's wealthy here. They're going to assist you. The Fool card here, the Lovers. This is like a new beginning with a lover. That's what I feel. It has something to do with the person that you're in a relationship with. Yeah, they kind of want to like invest in you. You already have time in with this person too. I see the Seven of Pentacles. You guys are already invested in each other. You might have thought something ended with the World card. Did it? No, they're coming back around. Knight of Cups. That's why you're about to have a victory. I feel like this person's coming in to save you. And you're overthinking something too. You stressing out. You have like fear about whatever this is. It's the truth. It's because you're so cold or standoffish. You feel like I could do this by myself. That's who you are, Aqua. You're very like independent. You're very original. Whatever you do is like you discover shit on your own. You always have fantastic, great results with something. All right. Or whoever's coming back around, this person, whoever this wealthy man is, this is somebody you got great memories with or great moments with. Something like that. Yeah. Mercury and Sag. All right. So that's current transit and it came out twice. It's happening. It's going to like start accelerating very quickly. All right. Something that you discovered. Somebody that wants to be devoted to you or you devoted to them. Something like that. All right. So take it as it resonates. It could be work. It could be love. And I do see you doing something on your own that's about to take the fuck off too. Take that as it resonates. All right. We're moving on. We're moving on. Oh. Aquarius, you need to trust somebody. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. All right, Pisces, last but not least. I guess Spirit want to keep making me burp. Pisces. Pisces, romance is in the air with Venus and Taurus here. I'm seeing a lot of the signs when I think about astrologically. I keep seeing the third house being called out because Pisces, Taurus is your third house. There could be a lot of communication happening this week, a lot of short travels. All right, but specifically for you, Pisces, this has to do with you and a romantic partner. I feel like Cupid's arrow, you're going to know who this is. Okay? Cupid's arrow. That's a specific Sabian symbol. I don't know in what sign. Be careful that you don't get into an argument with the lover this week or a romantic partner this week. Or there's something about you needing to make a decision about a romantic partner this week. The Nine of Swords is the Mars and Gemini energy. So that could be like you having stress in connection to a romantic partner this week. Companionship in secret. Do you have somebody on the side, Pisces? It could be a simple companionship that you're keeping a secret. I'm not saying that you're sexually involved with somebody else, but you might be like having to make a decision in between a companion and or a romantic partner. Damn. I see Venus and Mars heavy, so this is like you needing to come into balance. All right, yin and yang is what I see. I feel like you're indecisive because you feel like somebody's a false person. You want to end it with somebody here. Message of concern, home. What's going on with this whole home situation? Can I just clarify this home situation real quick? Why is there such a major concern about the home? I feel like that's coming through for a lot of the signs tonight. A home situation. That could be family. Home is, again, house of home is mother figures. What's going on here? I said Cupid's arrow, so maybe if you have a simple companionship with someone else that you've been trying to keep a secret, Pisces, it could be like you need to make a decision whether this is the romantic partner you want to be with. I don't know. It's weird. See what I'm saying? Message of concern and home. A lot of people are staying inside. Ain't nobody outside this week. Everybody's in prison in their mind. Okay. Everybody's focused on, I feel like, Pisces, this is like money. Something going on with like money, the home, the family. I feel like there's something going on in energy overall. How is this affecting Pisces? Hold on, y'all. How is this affecting Pisces? Let me pull these cards out that I use for the Aquarius. Okay, what? How is this affecting Pisces? Well, first of all, your career, because I got March flying out, which is your month. In your career, Pisces. Oh. Is something going on in regards to your, you got a business opportunity coming up, Pisces. Okay. Let's get the deck. They're trying to warn you of a problem either now or in the near future. Hold on. I'm gonna explain what I see here. Pisces, your energy is here. March is your first house, your second house. March is Pisces, Aries. Something having to do with your career, though. Pisces, your house of career is Sagittarius' energy, where Mercury is right now. Mercury in your 10th house is your career. It's part of an organization. You're indecisive about your romantic partner because of what you do for your career. Something having to do with like feeling concerned about feeling imprisoned in the home and the family and the endings and you're not sure if you're with a false person. You don't know if you can go after getting your bag, because I see great fortune here. All right. You have a simple companionship with somebody that you keep a secret, and maybe your romantic partner doesn't know, so this is going to cause like some sort of heated argument. It kind of feels like you go back and forth with this person, but Cupid's arrow is here. Like, this is somebody that's supposed to be aligned in your life right now. The Sun card just hit. Hold on. You could feel like you want to separate from somebody to go after something that you're more passionate about, and it could just legit be your career. If it's a simple companionship that you're trying to keep a secret, maybe it has to do with like how you're moving forward in something that you do for your career. Not that it has anything to do with your romantic partner or you cheating. It feels like your decision is your career or your lover. So if you need to end it with a false person, then it says you're going to chase after your bag. And you're sitting at home, message of concern, all up in your head about it. Page of Swords. I'm hearing you got a lot to think about. You got a lot to think about. Page of Cups. There's something involving children here. I can't not see it. Page of Cups are like children. All right? You got a lot to think about here involving children. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you feel like you have a romantic partner, but you also have responsibilities. 10th house energy, like you need to go focus on your bag right now. Go focus on your money. Go build a career for yourself. King of Cups, there you are. Coming out as who you want to be seen as. I mean, Pisces, you got Neptune, Saturn, and you got the North Node in your sign. You're supposed to be going towards your destiny right now. You can't let anything or anybody hold you back. Justice. You need to bring something into balance in your life. And it could legit be, where's your house of, where's Libra sit for you? Something's transforming for you, Pisces, because Virgo is your opposing energy. 8th house is your Libra energy. Something's going to end and transform in your life. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's fully going to end. It just means that you're going through an emotional instability right now where you have to make a decision where you're going to be moving forward. King of Pentacles, and it looks like you need to focus on your fucking money. 8 of Pentacles on what you do for work, your career, the Empress. So that in the near future, you create some sort of stability for yourself, your own finances, your own abundance. You reap the fruits of your own labor. You know what I'm saying? The Death card. I'm seeing the Empress and something having to do with your money. This is Scorpio, this is Taurus. Those are houses of resources, money. So for you, as we just said, Libra was your 8th house. Aries would be your 2nd house. All right. You're dealing with core wounds right now in regards to your money. So if you're ending situations with people that you don't value, because things will be like, you know what I mean? 2nd house is things that you value. There's something coming up about having to work really, really hard because somebody's having a child or the mother of your children. Something like that. All right. Because it's coming out as the King of Cups. That's your energy, Pisces. Like, you need to go focus on the bag, or you have been trying to do so since the past. Something like that. Show me great fortune. Aquarius's energy could be significant for you, Pisces, because I see the water bearer here. The Knight of Swords, as I see Aquarius's energy. You need to remain very, very assertive. All right. In going after how you're going to receive whatever that great fortune is. Because it's coming in quickly, or the opportunity is there. It is. You're setting out on like a new pathway here for something. And it could be very much successful. The Hermit. This is giving me like a spiritual journey or something. It's weird. But maybe you feel like if you are on some sort of spiritual journey and you've understood that there's something about your life that needs to change in connection to the decisions that you make at this point in time, it has to do with the decision between career and lover. One thing you got to end because it's a false person or a false thing in your life, and you got to remain assertive right now and focusing on your money. Because that's where you're being restricted, structured, and disciplined, because Saturn's in your sign. It's not going to stay there forever. It's going to move into your 2nd house, which means that you need to prepare and be more structured for the near future with your money. Okay? Show me imprisonment. I'm being called to switch the deck for that one. I don't know why. What's going on in the house of home? I don't know why I said the house of home. Okay, message of concern, home, and imprisonment. Show me what that is. One card. Something took place from the 20th through the 29th for you. Specifically with a Sagittarius. From the 20th through the 29th of October, something took place in connection to a home with the Sagittarius. Family. Something ended, or you received some sort of inheritance. Again, Libra's your 8th house, house of inheritance. Or that's what you're planning on doing. So this is what I'm seeing. It's almost like if you get an inheritance, more than likely it's coming from what you do for your career. Or it's coming from your romantic partner. But there's a decision where you have to feel like you got to go get it on your own. Because Saturn is telling you, you got to focus on you right now, Pisces. Something like that. You got an inheritance coming in for you. That's what that looks like. That's what that look like. That's what that feel like. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Any sign can go for any sign. Meaning, check your placements for that sign and what house it sits in. I've been calling out houses this whole damn reading. So take it as it resonates, all right? I I know my shit, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. And no, I don't mean to be cocky. I'm just trying to tell you what I know is what I know, and what I see is what I see. Closing collective. Oh, wow. Okay. Hopefully I got these timestamps right for you guys. I think I did. Aquarius, you could be of significance in this reading. Well, for this collective closing. Pluto is in your sign. So, a lot of transformation happening here. As we are in Scorpio season that is ruled by Pluto. Check your Aquarius placements for every other sign that I'm calling out today. Alright. I feel nervous. Crazy. I felt nervous right there, and the Eight of Swords came out. It's almost like somebody's trapped in fear about something. Feels stuck or bonded to something. I just heard like murky waters. The Page of Pentacles. Am I going in the right direction? Is what I heard. Something could make you feel like anxious as well. That's crazy. See what I'm saying? It's like something makes you feel anxious because you can't see what's ahead of you. Something feels like it's an illusion. It's like, am I making the right decision? Am I making the right choice? And you have other options as well. So it kind of feels like you're stuck and or feeling scared. You're scared. It could involve lovers. All right. About emotionally withdrawing from a situation and walking away. You feel like you're scared. These true transits are coming up legit by the 6th of November. So we already have Saturn in Pisces. This is Venus in Scorpio. At some point, that Venus in Scorpio is going to trine Saturn in Pisces. I don't know when. I can look into it just because I mentioned it. 1 second. Let's just find out when Venus is going to enter Sag. Okay, gives me a time frame. Hold on, you guys. Venus and Sag, November 30th. It's going to happen in November when Venus is going to trine over to Saturn and Pisces. Let me see when, though. Un segundo, please. I'll give you an exact date because this could be fearful for you. Like feeling like you're living in some sort of illusion. Feeling like you're not willing to just emotionally withdraw and walk away from something. Venus, trine, Saturn and Pisces. The 17th of November. It falls on a Monday. The moon is in Libra and it egresses into the moon in Scorpio on that day. Am I right? Hold on, y'all. I might have gave you the wrong information. Oops. My bad. 26th. Moon in Aquarius. The 17th could have been of significance. I mean, I did call the Aquarian energy out at the bottom of the deck. And then the moon in Aquarius. That's crazy. All right. Yeah. Venus and Scorpio trine Jupiter. What the fuck, Jazz? Venus trines Jupiter and Saturn on the same day? You fucking lying. So remember earlier when I pulled the Jupiter and Cancer energy, which is a current transit, it came out with the speculation card, and I said it had a lot to do with like family, the home. All right. It could have a lot to do with like marriage guidance and like fighting over the children in the home. And yeah, you're so fearful about something this month in November, and it has a lot to do with what you don't see coming, what you have to emotionally withdraw from, where your mindset is at, the decisions that you have to make, overcoming the fear and taking the risks. Wow. Moon in Aquarius with Venus trining both Jupiter and Saturn on the same day. More lovers. I told you it's about how you're going to be moving on to the next person. That's what it looks like. You're emotionally withdrawing from someone that either kept a secret from you, and you're moving into another dynamic with a lover, and this is causing somebody a lot of fucking anxiety and fear and depression, and it could be you. But that's your wish fulfillment, so why be afraid? King of Cups. I could be speaking to a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or us being in Scorpio season right now. Us dealing with Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node in the sign of Pisces. Right? And having Jupiter in Cancer. It's heavy on water energy this month. Big deal. Alright, you may feel like you're doing something deceptive or doing something behind somebody's back, or emotionally you feel like you're jealous or envious of the next person that they're moving on to. I see nothing but heavy water out here. It's given 7, 8, 9 of cups with the King of Cups. And I'm seeing it connected to the 7 and the 8 of swords. This is like overcoming some sort of deception or fear that you're moving in the wrong direction, or the choice that you made in love. Because you chose to be independent, you chose a new pathway, and you felt like this was the best decision for you. Moving forward with something traditional. Heavy on the Taurus, full moon. Things that you value. Money, possessions. That's going to be a big deal this month. Like, as I move forward independently, I want everything that is mine. Everything that I worked hard for, I want it. This is part of my brand new pathway. It's all about me. So you know how they say, like, November is like a no month? Like, fuck no to you, fuck no to that, fuck no to this. This is what I want. That's what I'm going after. Alright? And I'm seeing Mars and Scorpio's energy. Like, there could be a lot of, like, sorrow, grievance, a lot of, like, emotional despair. Like, it kind of feels like you're leaving somebody out in the cold emotionally. But this is only part of, like, your ascension, your awakening, or how you're supposed to be moving on to the next level with something that transforms in your life. Like, you're being called to do this. The Queen of Wands, you need to be confident here, overcoming challenges, and just remaining balanced emotionally. Alright, so let me do answer oracle for you guys, and we're going. Alright. Giving up on the previous plan. Releasing old patterns, embracing the change, and clearing the way for renewal. It's very clear. Like, whatever decision you need to, like, pack it up and go, just go. Like, there's no turning back from here is what it feels like. There's no turning back. There is no previous plan. It's like, look towards the future. In love. That's crazy. So whoever it is that you're connected with already, that person is part of your life already. Alright, you need to accept that, appreciate this person, respect that person, trust the journey that you're on with that person. I don't know. Spirit is guiding you here, because I see like the energy of source with the light in between that heart right there. So wherever your heart is beating for somebody, when you're around that person, or you feel that sense of fondness with that person, you need to embrace the change and expect that love to come in. Trust the process is how I'm hearing it. There's something about an anniversary coming up. Alright. It could be a birthday, a holiday, some sort of important day that you spent with this lover. Alright. The next holiday is what? Thanksgiving. Alright. So again, be thankful for whoever's in your life at the time. And the person that rejected you, that's the person you got to leave in the past. Or it's forbidden for, you know what I'm saying, somebody else to come back into your life. You have to move forward. You can't bring somebody back. That you have to have faith in where you're being guided right now. Like, follow instructions. The stars could be of significance. I tell y'all, I speak about the astrology all the time. I could run you through what this is. Heavy on emotional state right now. Because mostly all the planets are in water signs. So follow your intuition. Your intuition is on point this month. All right, we've got Jupiter, the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pisces in water energy. Legit. And we just came out of the moon in Pisces today. So your energy, your intuition, where your opportunities are, where you have strength and ambition and perseverance, and where you know something's an illusion versus what's your reality, you know where you're being guided to go. Spirit is showing me Chiron because I saw the key. What is your core wound telling you? Because Chiron with the moon in Aries will conjunct. Did it happen today or is it happening tomorrow? More than likely it's going to happen by like, hold on. Oh, Jazz, why do you do this to yourself? I be trying to guide y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all just be whatever. Whatever. Your core wound is telling you something here. And the conjunction with that core wound is going to take place on 1 second. Holy fucking Thursday. Oh my God. Okay. Thursday, y'all better get ready. What? The 4th, which is Tuesday, you're going to feel the core wound. It's happening at 1:51 a.m. So maybe you're like in your dream state and you jump up out your sleep and you're like, the core wound of your, or that connection with that person. It's like you feel the hurt, or you feel like, listen, where's Chiron at right now? At 24 degrees. I think we spoke about this already. An open window with a net curtain blowing into a cornucopia. A cornucopia, we just saw that on one of the cards. It's bringing in your abundance, your blessings. This is the shaping power of higher forces. Everything that happens to us, you guys, it's through higher order. Like, it's through higher power. It says allowing higher forces to shape our lives. So whatever your intuition is telling you on how you got to give up on a previous plan right now, that core wound feeling, and how you were connected to a specific lover, or who's coming up in the near future for you, who rejected you, or who you have to reject in order for you to follow your intuition, that's what this is. It says when we grasp the essential spiritual principle of threeness, something happens in threes. 3 times something happened. Or you see 444, 333, 222, 111 on the clock. I don't fucking know. All right. It says, spiritual principle of threeness. We open up to further inspire input of a spiritual dimension. We first master the secret of the yin and yang and Tao triplicity. Push back, and adjust. So if you got to push somebody away and push back to like gain perspective about something in order to adjust your situation, that's what this is. So that the higher aspect of beingness can impact how you're inspiring to expand your future of what your abundance is. That's what this is. The cornucopia is abundance, is blessings, it's good luck, it's good fortune, it's whatever the fuck you want to look at it as. And it looks like it's in love. And that's why we started off with this energy of purity in the beginning of the reading. You have to be in this energy of innocence, humility, virtue. You need to organize something in your life. You need to clean some shit up. Decline something else, or decline who is it for you. Taurus, you're about to receive a sign you needed. That was the notification that came up. All right. So that full moon in Taurus, that's your sign. Something is going to like end for you there. It's a completion. The full moons are completions. And wherever it sits for you. In love, it could be in, wherever in your chart. All right. Are you being declined in the spotlight or declined in creating something with someone? Then listen to that, because that shit ain't for you. Sunset and the show. Maybe you feel like somebody doesn't want you to be in the spotlight in their life. That's a sign. If this person doesn't radiate joy and enthusiasm with you and they don't show you love, that person is not for you. That shit is about to fade right the fuck out, and them lights is about to go right off. Sunset, what I say? Look at the sunset. You're done with a situation with somebody here. That love life that you had with that person is over. That anniversary that you experience every year, that shit is over. You see what I'm saying? There ain't no going back to the past. Somebody wanted you to be kept as a secret. There is no more hiding you if this is the person you're supposed to be with in love. Let me be clear. Because if somebody tries to decline you and fade you out so they don't put you in the spotlight, to keep you a secret, something about the letter S, 111. Look it up. In numerology, the letters A, J, and S, which yes, it spells out jazz. You already know this. 111. You would have saw that on the time clock recently. I see 11/23 in the chat, so something about November 23rd is a brand new beginning. Someone that declined you and didn't want you in the spotlight in their life, in love, tried to keep you a secret or disguise you. Maybe this person bribed you to keep coming around so that they can involve themselves with their past. That shit is coming to an end. Told you. Deadline, done. Finished. For those of you that do things in the spotlight, in the media, your time is up. If your shit ain't popping, your time is up. I don't know. I just heard somebody's trying to shadow ban you. You're already receiving some sort of synchronization here. All right? About your divine timing being called. Maybe this is it. This is it. Maybe you got to go create something else with the universe, and that's what you're being called to do. Like, you have to go explore some shit. Because things are about to start speeding up. Now, let's just say that you do something in the media. All right? Like, if the divine timing says it was supposed to be that you create with the universe now, something speeds up for you. All right, it kind of feels like you're more now in flow, being that you step into something purified. You've rejected your past. You're no longer on that pathway, and you kind of allow yourself to move into something new. See what I'm saying? Whatever the memories are of the old acquaintance or the nostalgic memories of that past lover, whoever that is, that shit, door closed. That looked like a fucking deep freezer to me. Freeze that motherfucker, don't let him come back into your life. Something like that. Or maybe somebody is coming through and saying, you are the person for me. I fucked up. I wouldn't trust it. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Check. Spirit just told me the full moon eclipse in Pisces. Check your Pisces placements in your chart. Because Pisces is the 12th house. We're closing out a major cycle here. Wherever your Pisces placement is, something's closing out there. Something's not going to work for you there. It's an ending. Eclipse brings an ending, like inevitable endings, to a brand new beginning. All right, so something having to do with delivery, transportation, your inheritance coming through, how something's being escorted to you, all right, is on its way. And it's protected. All right, so something about a guard dog. Aww. Romy. That looks like Romy's face. Yeah, something's guaranteed for you. Maybe it's having something to do in like the transportation industry, or how you receive some sort of inheritance coming your way, or how something again is being escorted and or delivered to you. I'm hearing expedited, because it's like speeding up. Like something is being expedited to you. Maybe it has to do with who you're dating, Who's your new lover? Who's this new romantic connection that you have? And that shit is like, is protected. It's being delivered directly to you. It shouldn't even, if you gotta fight for something, that person ain't for you. If you gotta fight for that shit, that person ain't for you. Because this will be someone that's determined to keep you in their life. See what I'm saying? This will be somebody that's like, they know that they grow through the fucking thick of it all with you. You have to have some sort of belief in victory with this person. Like, understanding that, yes, we gonna go all out. This is us. This is about us. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. And whatever seeds are coming up in the near future, I feel like that's how you're going to end up being supported after experiencing some sort of betrayal. And this person is going to promise you to live through specific morals and values. Good night, Christy. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Yeah. Okay. So whoever it is that you're moving forward with is going to be traditional, is long-term. You're going to help overcome each other's core wounds, is how I'm hearing that again. All right. And it kind of feels like it's part of both of you guys' transformation on this new journey. One tarot card, and I love you guys, and we're out of here. The Knight of Cups. Let love in. Don't be afraid of it. Down at the bottom of the deck. Stand your ground and protect yourself from whatever you experienced in the past that may have hurt you. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.